Peace, love, and balance, everybody. Peace, love, and balance, y'all. It's your girl Isha, the goddess of wisdom, also known as Goddess on the Rise, the Copper Queen, the Flower Hoodie Queen, bringing this sacred energy exchange to y'all. And happy Venus Day. It's Bernice Day, also known as Holy Day for the Moors and a lot of other cultures as well. So happy Holy Day to y'all. Pay homage to Venus today. It's Friday, as they say. It's a very, divine, it's a divine feminine day, and it's supposed to be paying homage to the feminine energy and love overall. And as y'all see, I'm rocking my green and blue because you know what's wild about this when I really got myself better informed about Islam and the Moroccan Empire. Their flag is red and green, and Christmas colors and Yule and the winter solstice. What is the colors? Red and green, which is, and I told y'all the last reading I did coming into the Capricorn season was going to be red for the red chakra getting rooted, and green is for a celebration of nature and love, and greenery, the heart chakra as well. So getting grounded in your love, and specifically of the planet, you know what I'm saying, of our people. We are indigenous to this land. This is literally our homeland. Okay, we are part of this planet, literally. Okay, and also the returning of the sun. Okay, return of the sun. Remember, the sun is going through a transition, a rebirth, and a reset, and a purification. Okay, rejuvenation. So I already got my Yule altar up, y'all. Y'all, I love doing my altar stuff. So I'm doing a runic reading today. A runic reading is going to be a quick reading. I'm not going to be on here for a super long reading. I'm going to pull a few of my runic cards from a runic deck that I sell. I sell this deck right here. I tell people I sell compact decks because it's easier traveling wise. You can carry it in your pocket. You can carry it for my ladies. You can carry it in a purse. It doesn't matter. It's more compact. So if you just need to read something real quick, sometimes the larger decks is not easy to travel with. Okay. So very compact but very powerful. Okay. This is the deck I sell. It's called the on my website at goddessontherise.life. It's called the Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle deck. Okay, this is how it looks. The Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle, a white witch oracle deck. Okay, it's a very powerful deck, y'all. So I'm going to pull a few cards today to give us a powerful reading. Okay, I think I'm gonna pull four, and I'm gonna do the bottom of the deck, which is five, because we are in change right now. We're changing from autumn to the winter solstice, because it's about to be the winter solstice, I believe, tomorrow, or no, the day after tomorrow, as well as so it's about to be Saturday is about to be officially winter solstice, and baby, y'all, it's cold. The temperature dropped. Like at my house right now, I had to turn the heat up. It's cold. I can, and then since we so connected to the earth, and especially me, I'm a cosmologist, and I grew up having anemia and joints and bone issues. So when it get cold, I can feel it in my bones. Oh my God, Marina Bell. When it get cold, y'all, I can feel it in my bones. Thankfully for copper and different herbs that I've been taking, uh, I can actually, like, different herbs I've been. No, I'm not taking questions. Thank you so much. But different herbs I've been taking help me with those things, so I don't have as much pain. Like, I'm not in pain at all. It's been years. I used to be in some serious pain because of the winter, y'all, because I had real bad joint issues and stuff like that. And I was diagnosed with arthritis at a young age, but it's actually cured now. I don't have it anymore. You got to take care of it. Herbal magic, y'all. That's why I'm a green witch. It's ring a bell. When that stuff start kicking in, don't get on the pharmaceuticals. Don't do it. Every time they try to start, they was trying to get me to have knee surgery, and I'm like, I'm 20 something. I'm not about to let y'all start cutting on me. And I started wearing copper, taking turmeric, all this boswellia. I started taking so many different things to, like, help with joints and bones and improve my joint health, CMOS and all that, and it worked. And then you have to do it for years consistently and heavily on a regular basis. But would you rather do that, or would you rather be on pills in the hospital for years and die sooner? Okay, so love yourself, y'all. So like I said, I'm gonna pull from my runic deck. And this is a deck that I sell, and it does come with instructions. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna read from the instructions as well. Thank y'all so much for the likes. Okay, I'm gonna read from the instructions and give y'all a quick meaning of it. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me cut this deck, and I'm going to ring my bell and get us in tune with spirit as well. Earth, air, fire, water, spirits, the universe, most high, higher self, and spirit guides, a balanced light, ancestors known and unknown, a balanced light. Please come into this space and provide the collective with a divine message for Venus Day. Islam and Hotep, y'all. Islam and Hotep, y'all. Y'all know it's Venus Day. Happy Holy Day. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna read from two different instructions too. But these are the instructions that come with this very powerful runic deck. All right. So first stone coming out is called the Nahiz. And this is like an otter or something. Nahiz, this animal. And I like these because they have an animal totem with them. Y'all, as a shaman, I'm a shaman. I'm very, very in tune with animal symbolism. I promise you, animal symbolism is heavy. Okay, it's about the animal symbolism. So, this is the stone. So let me pull this stone up right here. So it says need, resistance, creative friction, effort, and delays. So maybe somebody feels like they're in need right now. You may feel like you're in need. You may feel like you having you know how people have writer's block. You may have creator's block. So maybe you've been wanting to do something and create something, or maybe you actually have it already in mind, but you're having issues bringing it into the physical. You may be having some blockages, said effort, delay. So maybe somebody's procrastinating a project that you need to put more effort into, and you're causing delays in your own success because you're holding yourself back. You may be thinking too much into it. So let me explain something to you. You may be thinking too much into something. You're trying to make sure it's perfect, right? And when something starts, it's not going to be just perfect. And sometimes what we think is imperfect is actually perfect. Like, y'all, when I first started to expand my shop, remember, I was strictly selling copper and doing, first it was just copper, then the spirit led me to start doing readings. I'm like, start doing readings and selling my copper. But I listened to spirit. Then they were like, it's time for you to expand your shop. And I didn't understand. I'm like, you want me to start selling more medical stuff now? I'm like, they was like, yes. And I was all worried about how to get the best products, right? Because y'all, funding a metaphysical shop is not cheap. Like, of course, yes, as a business license owner, I get wholesale prices, but I'm a person about finding authentic materials, stuff that's long lasting on purpose. Okay, I don't want to get y'all materials that would tear up, so y'all be wanting refunds and giving me bad reviews, right? So I'm looking for the best quality and it's searching for the best quality, and what I have to go through to make sure this quality is of top tier can be extremely stressful and overwhelming. Somebody could be thinking about all that, and just take your time. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. You said resistance, like it's called all that overthinking is causing resistance, okay? And it's causing a blockage in your manifestation power too. You're overthinking it. Just get out there and do it. It's going to be trial and error when you're building something. Y'all don't think I have had jewelry. Like, y'all know I hand make jewelry as well as I buy jewelry at a wholesale price in bulk and have it made for me. Okay. So, because it's easier. Trying to make every single piece of jewelry can get exhausting. I balance it out with, having a manufacturer as well as I make hand pieces too, because I love selling my own art. So I tell people, like, trying to bite off more than you could chew is messing you up too. You trying to bite off more than you could chew. You know what I'm saying? I had lost my train of thought of what I was gonna say. But the bottom line is you could be your own worst critic. Okay? You could be your own worst critic. Just take it easy. You know what I'm saying? And what I was getting at was I went ahead and just did it. You know what I'm saying? Because, oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. It was I've had some bracelets that was made by people or a company that tore up, right? And as soon as customers started contacting me because something fell apart or something broke, I sent them a free one for free, as well as discontinued that item. Let's ring the bell. I'm not gonna keep selling something so it can keep getting around that this item is not stable. So you're less likely for somebody to talk about you and give you a bad review once you find out the error. So once I sold, and that's what I did, I discounted the item first of all because it was an error in it. I discounted it just so I could get some money out of my investment. Then I stopped selling it and I have never sold it again. That's what you have to do. But you're not going to ever just have a perfect situation. There's trial and error in running a business or starting new things. Okay. Just relax. Okay. So second stone coming through Petro. And I like this snake symbolism. Y'all know your girl is a Lilith lady, okay? And a voodoo lady. The snake symbolism is transformation. Remember the snake shedding its skin. And as I was just saying, the sun is going through a transformation right now. It's going through a rebirth. So this is confirmation that yes, you probably are going through all this resistance and creative frictions and all this delays and stuff right now because you're going through a rebirth right now. You're going through a change. So let me tell y'all, when we're going through changes, we gotta learn how to take it easy. Like even me, last night I had to go. I went to the store and I took a spiritual bath. You know, so I went to the store to collect me a few things to take a spiritual bath so I could calm and relax my energy, right? Because I can feel some shifts coming in. Even last night after my bath, excuse me, I was calm, but I was still having a problem like sleeping. I really couldn't sleep. You know what I'm saying? I really couldn't sleep. But I finally got to sleep and I still feel great. I know I can't sleep because I got the sea miles I've been doing that's helping me, and it's been giving me a lot of energy too. But you know, you're going through changes right now. So let me pull this stone up and tell you what it means. So this stone is good omen, fate, unknown, initiation, occult. So something is about to come into fruition. So you see, remember, this is a change card. It said this is a snake card, transformation. So there is something on the horizon that is about to come into fruition for you, but you're gonna have to learn how to trust in the beauty and unknown. Trust in your, first of all, trust in the Most High, trust in the universe, and trust in your ancestors that they have your best interest at heart, and trust your higher self. Trust your higher self. You know, stay in tune with the universe and stay on a high vibration. It said initiation in the cult. So look. Yeah, I know how I feel about that. Somebody, you may be getting initiated by a divine ancestor in some type of it doesn't matter what it is. It could be Orishas, it could be, you know, a different thing, but or the voodoo or something like that. But somebody's about to get initiated because this said a cult. So somebody's about to get initiated and it's time for you to tap into your dark magic. Let's go. Y'all, that's my stuff right there. It's time. So let me explain, y'all. I'm a light worker, and people be like, "You a light worker, right?" And a white witch, right? Even though I'm a bad witch, they be like, "You all that, but how you be? But you so dark, but how do you? Why you consider yourself a light worker? Because baby, you got to go through hell to get to heaven. Baby, you is not going to be able to even handle the light until you can master that darkness. Light is powerful. Light can destroy you too. People, you remember how they said Yeshua Christ had so much light in that halo, it was blinding, right? People couldn't even look upon him. Man. And then I don't know if y'all are Lord of the Rings fans. I am. Y'all remember that white witch on Lord of the Rings? How she was like, she went all white witch and dark witch on them. And she got dark when he was trying to offer her that ring. And she was like, I already got a lot of power, so if you give me that. She knew it, but she knew herself, so she remained in balance and she did not take the ring. See, it's all about balance. She knew that if she got that kind of power, that she would definitely probably abuse it and may go too far. So she was like, I don't need that ring. I got enough power. See, some people want more power than they can handle. So look, you've been initiated because you're in a balanced place. You know your power, you know your weaknesses, and you know your strengths. So since you know your weaknesses, you make sure you stay away from that. And since you know your strengths, you make sure you utilize them. And that has made you grand. Let's ring the bell. That has made you a grand being, okay? And that's why you're being utilized for the occult practices from some strong deities, it sounds like. So congratulations on your initiation. Congratulations. Somebody in their rites of passage or something. Ooh, Uranus. This card recently came out when I did a reading for somebody recently. Uranus. And this is a Taurus energy. And it's an earth energy because, you know, it's the Taurus, it's the bull. But I tell people, the Taurus, if y'all know, could be stubborn, and it's ruled by Venus, and it is Venus day. So, you know, shout out to my Taurus, okay? But the bull can be wild and stubborn, you know, and free. It's a free spirit, right? It cannot be controlled. It cannot be tamed. They have to tame themselves. And they have them trained to, when they see that red flag, to go wild and go after. So something, if you notice, why when they see that red flag, let me explain how they trick us. Why when they see the red flag, they chase it. They've been taught to, when they see that red flag, that means go after it, attack, right? Or whatever. Now, technically they got the right idea, but some of y'all, when you see a red flag, run away. When you see a red flag, it was 14 on the recorder. When you see a red flag, sometimes it's just time to run away. You don't have, if you don't have to fight, don't fight. Some situations can be just walked away from and avoid the fight altogether. Okay? Some situations are going to require you to fight. And those fights are not always physical. Hence why that occult card came out. It's time for you to start getting into your spiritual craft. So that's why I said the occult practices dark and black magic. That means you have to curse and hex people with spell work. So sometimes you may not have to lay physical hands on somebody, but you're going to have to lay some spiritual hands on somebody. And that's what you're getting initiated into. That message came out specifically for somebody. Take it how it resonates. But it's time for you to get like that. strong. You need to get like that. Have strength in these spiritual streets too. All right. So this said, as I said that, hold on, ring the bell before I even read this to y'all. This one is strength, power, health, endurance, and manifestation. Yes, focus on your strengths. What are your strengths? Focus on your strengths and master them and utilize them heavily. Okay, and that is your power. This says power and health. Focus on your health right now. So look, during the winter solstice, because it's cold, people get the seasonal affective disorder. You can work with septarian stone to help with that. Septarian stone is a very grounding stone. You could take a bath with it. You could put it on your pillow, helping you with the season, the depressiveness sometimes of the cold winter months. But you need to eat better, because during the summertime, since the sun is in its rebirth, we're not getting enough vitamin D, and most people are not outside like we normally are during the summer months, getting all that vitamin D and all those minerals that the sun is getting. We're not sweating. So this is the perfect time to go to the spa, go to a sweat lodge, get in a hot tub, take spiritual baths, meditate, do mass, all kind of self-care. And rituals need to go up big time during the winter months. During the autumn season into the winter solstice, into the spring equinox is when you should be doing all your shadow work, all your self-reflection, all your things for you to blossom come the spring equinox. Hey Chrissy, exactly, need more sun. Yeah. So look, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You literally supposed to be working on yourself up until the spring equinox, so you could be shining bright like the sun. Okay, that's what this is about. Manifestation. So this card said manifestation, so your manifestations can come into fruition fully. Okay, and they would and then, yeah, I remember that first card we pulled about delays. There will be no delays. There will be no delays once you do this work. All the delays is gonna be done, one and done. Okay. Ooh, the lion coming through. What's up with my Leos and my Lioness, my segments, people that follow segment, y'all know Goddess segment do not play, all right? So somebody that could be a lion or a lioness, you could be a Leo, sun, moon, or rising. You don't have to be, though, but this is some Leo energy this is giving me. This stone is called Ingwas, okay? So some kind of person that's in there like kingship energy right now, or queenship energy. You could be a leadership of something right now. It doesn't matter. A church, a sisterhood, a brotherhood, whatever, a family. You could be the head of your household. You could be a big brother, a big sister. Leadership roles come in different forms. So I'm not just strictly talking about one specific thing. And even at a job, you could have just got promoted to a manager or supervisor position, and then it's time for you to lead. And you got to, lead these people the right way. So this card says creation, wholeness, energetic burst, harmony, evolution. Did you hear that? So we just pulled that a code card, and we had that. It was that a code card and initiate. So somebody about to get initiated, because you about to start some kind of evolution. This is an evolution, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it says harmony. And y'all know I'm a follower of ancient Kemet. And things are coming into harmony and balance under the powers of Ma'at and Tahuti. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wholeness, right? So that's another thing. Wholeness. This talks about wholeness and energetic bursts. Wholeness is something you have to have within. Wholeness happens in solitary as well, y'all. Okay? Y'all, if y'all would like to join the Witches of Islam, come on Patreon, because I really go in deeper about a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I don't share on here that I share with my cover members, for y'all to really understand how to get to these divine places. And it will happen. People in my coven are growing, and it shows. Because if they wasn't growing, I'm not gonna, I can't do that. I have to see the growth. Okay. So yes, you're becoming whole. You're becoming whole as an individual. You have to become whole first, instead of being a half of a whole and needing another half to feel whole. Oh, you have to become whole first, instead of being a half of a whole and needing another half to feel whole. And that's how they got us operating, y'all. They have us feeling like, unless we're married, unless we have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, unless we have a business partner, unless we have a family we're tied to, we feel incomplete. And that is false. That is false indoctrination that has been put on our society. You cannot even fill a cup up until you feel whole within yourself. You don't have nothing in your cup. Your cup is half full. So you're not really bringing much to the table to somebody else because you're half full and they're half full. And it took 2 half cups to make 1 full cup. And it's 2 of y'all. Y'all need 2 full cups. The 2 of cups energy is coming out right now. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy is coming out. That just came out. 2 cups was full on the 2 of cups, tarot card. Not half of 2 cups. It's 2 cups. And both of them people are bringing 2 cups, 4 cups to the table. So somebody, you sound like you're about to master someone else. Y'all have a lot to offer each other. Instead of somebody not having enough to match you and you not having enough to match them. Ooh, y'all, this is a powerful reading. I love this. Let me ring my other bell. Something told me to get up and do this reading today, so I said I'm gonna do it. So look, bottom of the deck, Manaz. This is a masculine stone, Manaz, and y'all can buy these from me at goddessontherise.life. This is Manaz, okay? And y'all, I'm a moon worker, so the moon is always nearby, and that looks like a full moon. So Manaz stone is humanity, intelligence, awareness, society, and learning. What was I just talking about society? So, humanity. Now, y'all know we not humans, we sentient, okay? But we're going to go with the flow with this. And intelligence. So, it's time for you to become more sentient, intelligent, and aware. And it says society. So, we're in a society, and it said learning. So, we have learned a lot from this society. And everything we have learned from the society has not been beneficial to us. And that goes from what your parents taught you too, or grandparents, or aunties and uncles, cousins, whoever raised you, okay? Even a foster parent, okay? Some of us have been orphans and stuff. So sometimes people can only teach you what they know and give you their best. And their best may not be a lot at all. Like their best may be the absolute bare minimum that left you in a place where you like, I don't feel like I know nothing. Now I got to go out there and learn everything on my own and unlearn all this other stuff. I was one of those kids. Now, my parents taught me a whole bunch of stuff. Even the church I came from taught me a whole bunch of stuff. But it was also a lot of stuff that they did teach me. And it was stuff that I still had to unlearn that they taught me. And I kept a lot of the stuff that they taught me. I let go of some of the stuff that didn't serve me. Kept a lot of the stuff that did serve me. Did the same thing with my parents. That's how you have to do. You have to weed all that stuff out. Keep the good stuff that they taught you. Master that. And add it to some more good stuff that you got to learn. So you can teach your peers. Because that's another thing. They always quick to put us in a situation to have kids. If you don't have kids right now, focus on yourself. Focus on continuing to learn. Because before you bring a child into this world, you need to learn as much as possible because kids have been getting neglected in this department. And that's why these generational curses have been so bad. And that's why for y'all, my chosen ones and my generational curse breakers, it's been tough on y'all. Some of my generational curse breakers are still parenting. So you're a parent right now as a generational curse breaker. That's tough. So you're having to you had to unlearn all the stuff that wasn't good, relearn stuff, and now you still have to teach your child as you're still learning. That's a lot, y'all, okay? But I applaud you all because that's what you're supposed to do. It's a sacrifice, and you're supposed to sacrifice for the child that you brought in so you cannot repeat the cycle. So that's right. But if you can prevent that from happening, don't do that so you can learn as much as possible and it won't feel like such a burden being a parent, okay? It won't feel like such a burden. So don't be in a rush to have children or get married, okay? You're learning. As this card said, you're learning and you're becoming more aware. You're becoming more aware of everything. Like, let me explain something to you. When you are in solitude, your third eye, y'all see my eye behind me. It's always there. Illumination, baby. You start waking the freak up. I'm talking about, as I've been sitting here, I've had memories from childhood that I forgot about because pain causes temporary, what I call temporary memory loss. So if you had a painful childhood, you more than likely was doing everything you could to forget about that stuff and bury that in the back, and it is buried until one day you're sitting alone and all that stuff start coming to the surface. And that's what happened to me when I started going to counseling and when I started my solitary journey. And baby, once you start realizing the stuff you went through, you would be like, dang, you was blind. You see how blindsided you were. And now you have to learn yourself. So now you realize what your flaws is, and now you know how to not let nobody target you and manipulate you and take advantage of you because of those things. Because we all have weaknesses. And most people study your weaknesses, not your strengths. They want to find the weak point in you. They see where you're strong at, but they're trying to find that weak link so they can come in and tear you down. That's what they're doing. They want to find that one weak spot. That's all they need. And that's really all they need. That's the true statement. That's why they want to find it. It could be just one thing that pull all your work down. So be mindful of that. And that's why you need to know where your areas of weakness are. So if you feel somebody pushing on that and triggering that, get out of there. Let's ring the bell. Get out of there. Get away from. And if they don't know about it, because some people, that's not always the case. Everybody's not trying to come at you and treat you wrong and trigger you. Some people just didn't know, and you need to speak up about it. Now once you speak up about it and it continues, get away, because you spoke up about it. You spoke up about it. You told them. And I've done that, y'all. See, I used to have bad communication, and I got bad communication from my family. My family and us, we never, and that's another thing. I'm a person of communication. I'm a Virgo. I'm ruled by Mercury. So I would constantly try to speak to my mother and my father about problems I had, about areas that I felt like I was being mistreated, and they would shut me down, and we would never talk about nothing. We didn't communicate in my family. We just swept it under the rug, and everything just kept piling up. And that's why my family, my birth family, has fallen apart now, and I'm no longer a part of that family. So I learned how to not communicate. I used to walk away from situations. I would walk out the door. I would leave. I wouldn't finish conversations. I wouldn't get down to the root of the issue because I was scared of confrontation because my family was very violent. And anytime we discussed things, it turned into an argument. We could never calmly talk about nothing because somebody would just go off, fly off the handles, and some type of abuse would take place. So some people learned how to not communicate from being physically, verbally, and mentally abused too. And I had to still, even though all that stuff happened to me, it was still toxic and it was harmful for relationships I was in, friendships I was in, and everything. So I had to learn how to communicate. So I had a friend that I had to explain some things to them that, like, sometimes I have to be by myself, and I'm not that friend that until I really get to know you and it takes me some time, I'm not about to be talking to you every day, all day long. I just don't do that. But I'm here though. And she respected that, and we're still fine to this day. But had I never told her that, and I disappeared for 2 weeks at a time, and she like, where you been? You know, and people be like, because I've had somebody do that. I didn't talk to them for like about 2-3 weeks or a month, and they was blowing my phone up, and I'm like, hey, don't do that. You're gonna get blocked. Stop. You trigger my anxiety, because that's how my family used to do me. They would just constantly blow my phone up, and that's a mechanism of control for me. You act like I gotta speak to you. I don't have to speak to you. That's a privilege. Any friendship, somebody being your friend is a privilege. It's not something that you're entitled to. They don't have to be giving you their time. So don't act like they have to. So I had, like, that triggers my anxiety. That makes me feel uneasy. Don't do that. Don't be blowing my phone up all day long, because I just don't talk on the phone like that. I just don't. All right. It takes me some time. I will, but it takes me some time. You know what I'm saying? So you learn communication right now. That was the message. Learn better communication, okay? Communication is your best friend. You just got to tell people. People don't know what you've gone through, okay? People don't know your all your triggers and your traumas as of yet, until you make them aware, because everybody is not emotionally intelligent. See, I'm emotionally intelligent. I have a lot of water placements in my chart. So, and I'm an empath, so I can read people. I can just tell. I could tell if they've been abused. I could tell if they've been, you know, treated terribly their whole life. You know what I'm saying? I could tell if you're a narcissist just by reading your energy and looking at you. But everybody doesn't have that gift. So, even if you do have that gift, you still need to ask for communication, because that's another thing that gets overwhelmed too. When people know you gifted as an empath, they try to use it. You knew. No, we need to communicate. I ain't reading your mind, because that's another thing. I don't do that. Even though I'm a powerful empath, I don't read people when I meet them. I let them show me who they are, and I pay attention. I'm not gonna do that, because that's too much work to be reading everybody. I get paid to read people, so I'm not about to just be reading people. So I just pay attention, let people show me their true colors. And when I start seeing what you do, don't be telling me you knew that. No, I didn't know that, because I purposely did not read you and study you like that. I was paying attention to you though, and being mindful of things you were doing though. So people be gaslighting you. You already knew that though. You knew, and they ain't said. And my mama and them used to do that. They never verbally communicated anything and said anything, but they be like, you knew better. You knew better. Y'all, that's toxic, and that's a form of manipulation. This message coming out for some reason for somebody on this day. So that was the message for today. Like I said, it wasn't going to be a big, long message. If y'all would like to get one of these room readings from me, You can contact me at sacredenergyexchange222@gmail.com if you want further intel on these readings, okay? Also, if y'all would like to patronize my shop, you can go to goddessontherise.life, all right? That is goddessontherise.life. I do have some new stuff coming in real soon, and I do appreciate all the support. I am going to be vending all weekend long. Yes, I do tarot readings. I'm going to be vending all weekend long. I'm going to be at the East Side Bowl tonight, starting at 7 p.m. until the show is over. They don't have an ending time. It's going to be two bands performing. And I'm going to be out there selling my jewelry, selling my metaphysical tools, and doing readings. As well as Saturday, I will be at Clara Jane. Okay, it's off of Trinity Lane. All these flyers are on my page if you follow me on social media. And I will be at a Yule Market from 12 to 5, y'all. 12 to 5:30. And after the Yule Market, they have a ritual if y'all would like to stay for it. If you're locally in Nashville, Tennessee, you can stay for the Yule ritual for the return of the sun. I will be staying after the market is over. And then Sunday, I'm going to be at a holiday market at Honey Tree Meadery. Like I said, all the information is on my page. If y'all live locally, y'all can come patronize me there. So Mama got a lot of events this weekend. I booked up the whole weekend. It's the holidays, so I gotta get out there and get my stuff out there. And y'all know y'all can always come to the shop. During the times that I'm at the shop, I still have my business hours. Next, and y'all know y'all can still get a tarot reading for 50% off up until December 23rd. That is this coming Monday. If you want to get the discount and get 50% off, that sale ends Monday on December the 23rd. And on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I will be open from 12 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Short window time, because I know most people are going to be with their families and out of town. So if you need to grab some spiritual tools for your Yule altars and paying homage to the winter solstice stuff, you can get all those things from me. And y'all know y'all can always order online. Y'all can always order online. I ship out now. When you order from me during the holidays, especially if you order from me on the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, it's not going to be in 2 days, because y'all know the holidays shipping be crazy. So you may not get it to that following week, but it will get shipped out, and I will get your tracking number sent to you, okay? So thank y'all so much, y'all. Like I said, happy Venus Day, happy Friday, y'all. Happy holiday. And y'all have a great week. We said somebody had to teach me that, y'all, instead of saying weekend, because when you say weekend, what's ending? Because it ain't ending. We infinite. So the week reset. Have a good week reset. And I will see y'all next time. So I'm gonna ring this bell, send this energy back to spirit. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, y'all. Peace, love, and balance, y'all. Copper Queen checking out.